So we finally got visual of this guy. It looks like he's just brought down an animal a short time ago, but it looks like he's still panting through the exertion of it. Good afternoon, everyone. I normally say good morning, but it's well into the afternoon already, and the reason I say good afternoon is because I have spent the better part of most of the day on the hunt, looking, tracking, and using all our resources to try and find a really special update for you guys, and I think we've pretty much got it now this afternoon for you. And I'm talking about the new male lion that we released a few weeks ago. We got a really exciting episode for you today. If you missed the actual release of that lion, have a look up here at the link and you can watch that release. But let's go and have a look and catch up with this guy. So we finally got visual of this guy. It's actually quite an exciting story. I'm just going to give him a little bit of space. You can see he's panting quite a lot, and it looks like he's just brought down an animal a short time ago. He is busy feeding, but it looks like he's still panting through the exertion of it. I think about half an hour ago we had a number of kudus barking and running out of this area. We've now gone in and found this guy. I haven't got close enough yet, but I would assume he's on a kudu kill over there. And what's fantastic about this is over the last 2.5 weeks since we've released this guy, this is the second major kill that I know about. About a week ago, he was on a zebra kill. He had moved through an area, we got tracks, fresh sign and activity, and he moved through a very, very narrow bottleneck in a gorge. And he just stayed there. He didn't come out. We couldn't see him, but we knew he was in that area. And he was there for about 4 days. And then we got tracks coming out of that area. I walked in that area about 4 or 5 kilometers from here. I walked in there yesterday, and we saw that there was indeed signs of a fresh carcass. It was a zebra that he had taken down. You can hear him panting. He's gone through the exertion of having to catch a large animal like that by himself, but you can see just the muscle mass underneath him, the veins. He's just in his prime. He's so powerful. I don't want to go too much into detail, but he's obviously opened up the carcass and he's going for the vital organs, the very nutrient-rich, protein-rich meat that he's able to eat and guzzle very, very quickly. And easily he'll be able to take at least 40 kilograms of meat in one sitting. What was fantastic with this guy is as soon as he was released, he started moving, exploring the area. He's defining boundaries. He's figuring out the landmass that he's on. He's getting to know the terrain. He's starting to get familiar with the sights, the sounds, and the smells in this area. And he's fitting in absolutely perfectly, and he's doing exactly what he should be doing. So initially when he was released in the northern sector of the game reserve. Over the last 2.5 weeks, he's headed north. He's moved all the way along the northern perimeter. He's now started moving on the western side of the perimeter. He's getting used to the terrain and he's getting used to the sights and sounds within this area that he will now start calling his own home. So just looking off the side of my vehicle over here, we've got all these deep marks over here of the kudus running through here. So he's obviously been lying up in the shade underneath one of these bushes over here, and you can see this beautiful thicket area that we are in. Obviously kudus have been moving through here, and he just took an opportunistic gap. It is tough for a single lion to hunt by themselves. They've got to be super efficient. At the best of times, these guys are pride animals. They hunt in a pride. So for this guy to be doing as well as he is by himself is just great to see. So this guy has traveled through the part of the pride area of the northern pride. He's moved through the part of the central pride area, and now he's sitting on the fringe area where part of the southern pride will move into from time to time. He's definitely aware of them, but as of yet there's been no significant interactions, as it were. I think it'll take a little bit longer before he's actually brave enough to venture into a pride. Our prides are pretty strong. There's some very, very big females, and they obviously are ruling the roost there and making sure that they are a cohesive unit. So I think we need to remember the original story to this is this lion was brought here to increase the genetic diversity within our area, within the meta-population of lion species as a whole. In the last 20 years, the African continent has lost over 40% of its total lion population. There's over 15 countries within the African continent where lions are now regionally extinct. So it's programs like this that are so vitally important to ensure the genetic integrity of lions as a species moving forward. In the years going forward, we can only hope that he is going to assimilate into a pride and that genetic material will be able to be passed on. Just moving it into the shade. Look at the power of that animal. I mean, he picks up a kudu. That animal weighs a few hundred kilograms and he's picking it up and moving it with his mouth. With massive habitat loss for wildlife, populations in decline, and habitat fragmentation, it's conservation programs like this and movement between responsible conservation organizations that are going to lead to the survival of this species and only making the genetic pool stronger and stronger. Well, that's it, guys. It's late afternoon already. The sun is starting to go down. Our male lion over there, he's happy, he's content, he's feeding, he's already starting to get a big tummy. I'm going to head off. We are going to carry on bringing you updates over the next few weeks and months. Anything exciting, any time I come across this guy, we'll put it out there for you guys and keep you up to date of what's happening. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you stay safe, and we hopefully see you next time.